Hey everybody, are you frustrated because you've tried SEO in the past or you're currently trying SEO and you're just not getting the results that you want? It's super annoying to invest time and money and effort only to have... So why isn't SEO working, or why hasn't it worked for you in the past? Well, stick around because in this video we're going to go over the 3 main reasons why SEO fails and what you can do to turn things around fast. So let's go. So what's the first reason why people fail at SEO? It's because they go straight for their most competitive keywords first. These are the words that everyone is targeting. It's the words that are very small, they're not long tail, and they describe your business. For example, here at BKA Content, that would be a keyword like SEO company. Those words are super competitive. These main keywords are so competitive that it's like thinking about joining a marathon if you've never trained or raced before and racing against 2,000 people. Your chances of winning in the top 5 or 10 in that race are slim to none. These words might be so competitive, in fact, that you may never be able to win these keywords, even if years go by and you target them every single day, every single month, every single year. Instead of going after these keywords head on, you'd be way better off targeting low competition keywords that are easier to win, still support those main keywords, and are very relevant to your business. This would be like joining a race of only 5 people or 10 people. You have a much better chance of placing within the top 10 if you're targeting low competition keywords that don't have nearly as many people competing for them. By targeting these types of words, you can get wins along the way, and these wins help to support those main competitive keywords that you're trying to win so that you can chip away at them a little by little and see if you can raise a little bit higher in the rankings on those words. And there is a ton of value in going after low competition keywords because there are very specific things that people are looking for or want answers to, and they can find your website to give them valuable information to increase those touch points so that they will eventually make a conversion action on your website. The second reason why most people fail at SEO is they just don't give it enough time. One of the things that drives me crazy is that so many people view SEO just like they look at a paid ad. They couldn't be any more different from each other. Unlike a paid ad, which is only as good as the budget that's behind it for it to drive traffic, SEO is an investment. You're not going to see the results right away. But if you're adding high quality content that is intent based and answers user queries, over time, Google is going to respond to that content. It's going to consider your website to be an authority in the space, and it's going to start driving traffic to your site and helping you to rank in their search engines for specific queries and keywords. Google search is a huge algorithm, so the more you engage with it, the more it will engage with you. This is why posting content consistently, month after month, is the way that you play on Google search. Unlike a paid ad that disappears when your budget is gone, SEO content has staying power that can continue to give you value long after it was written and posted. And I want to show you some charts that prove this point. So here's a clothing brand that we helped to do SEO for. And if you take a look at this chart, it took them 11 months before you really start to see that split and compounding effect of the content that we wrote making a difference for their website. Now, this can be affected by many factors. Number 1, how competitive their industry is. And number 2, they just had to be consistent long enough for Google to really start moving their content in the rankings. But you can see that once that split happened, they have really gone up from 7,900 visits a month, well over 9,000. Here's another great example of the staying power of content. So this client had some budgetary constraints that only allowed us to write content for them for just a few months, and then they turned it off, which is something we would never recommend. But look at the staying power of these results. If you take a look at this chart, we only wrote content for them for about 3 to 4 months, which was bringing in about 600 visits a month. Since then, they've gone from getting 600 visits a month based on the content that we wrote to getting over 4,000 visits a month. That kind of staying power is insane and just goes to show the bang for the buck that you get with organic SEO versus paid ads. Here's another one that shows the compounding effects of time and consistency. When we started writing content for these guys, we were able to get them about 3,000 visitors per month to start. Now, a whole year later, because we've been consistent and we have been following a strategy of going after low competition keywords and writing high quality content, they're getting over 24,000 visitors per month. So as you can see, SEO is a commitment to the long game. And your SEO investment will pay off in the end if you are following a good SEO content strategy. Now, before I move into the third reason why most people fail at SEO, I just want to put in a quick plug for our do-it-for-you SEO content services. If you're struggling with picking the right keywords or implementing a content strategy that gets results like I've just shown you, we can do it all for you here at BKA Content. Having been around for over 15 years in the industry, we know what works and what doesn't when it comes to moving the needle on the search engine rankings with high quality content that is intent-based and strategic in nature. So if you want to see what we can do to help take your website to the next level, come on over to bkacontent.com, where we'll do a free SEO content audit to show you what's working on your website, as well as what opportunity exists to be able to really kick your website into high gear. So what are you waiting for? Come on over to bkacontent.com to learn more. Finally, the last reason why most people fail at SEO is that they don't know how to measure results. Tracking how your content performs is essential because the data that Google gives you can help you to make certain SEO decisions. The point is to let the data guide you. If content is starting to rank really well, that's a signal to you that Google values that content as authoritative for that keyword. That means you have a couple of SEO decisions to make. Depending on the keyword clusters that you're ranking for, you might want to create other pieces of content that target certain clusters in more specificity to see if you can get better results. Or it could mean that you kind of hit a level or a wall based on your competition and you need to create a backlink campaign to help you push you past that limit. But if you're not tracking how your content is doing and what Google's telling you about that content, you won't be able to make these sorts of decisions. Here at BK Content, we are obsessed about the results that we get from our content so that we can make good decisions and change strategies to be able to get the sorts of results that we've shown you. And that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. By focusing on the right keywords, giving SEO enough time, and focusing on the results and the data that Google is giving you, you'll be able to get way better SEO results than you've got in the past. And if you need some help getting your organic SEO kicked into gear, come on over to bkacontent.com, where we'll be more than happy to show you how we can take your website to the next level. If you like this video, make sure that you hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you'll be notified when we put out more helpful content like this. Also, make sure to check out this video where I go over in detail how to do correct keyword research to find those low competition keywords that you can move the needle the fastest with to get the most bang for your buck when it comes to organic SEO. Thank you so much for joining me today, and we'll see you on the next video.